Can you re-explain abundance versus scarcity?
Yeah, we did an abundance versus scarcity mindset podcast. Must have been one of the really first ones. And it's about having, what do you want your mindset towards? You can default your mindset towards this idea of scarcity, that things are always going to run out, that you can't share things because you can't share something because it's a zero-sum game, that if you share something with someone else, then that means nothing will be left for you, versus coming into things and thinking about it from an abundance standpoint and saying, like, the more I give, occasionally someone will return, right? I won't even ask. They will give back. Right? Because I have this abundance mindset. Instead, the more that you put into the world, the more you're going to get back, right? It's like this thing that you always hear, which I totally believe, like when it comes to giving, right? Let's say it's giving money, giving resources, right? Donations. A lot of times you have a scarcity mindset and you think like, hey, I don't have, I can't give away 10% or 5% or this amount because that means less for me. And the thing that you'll hear from everyone, including myself, who tries to focus a lot on giving, in this case in a philanthropic standpoint, is somehow, some way, the more you give, the more you get back.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works in the universe, but it works.
It's
every
like
time.
DC buys me lunch like 3 out of 5 days of the week, and look at what you get.
Exactly,
right?
Get all this. Exactly. I don't have to worry about lunches.
Okay, so I love that you took it there because I wrote down something from one of my favorite lessons around this is a great book, 7 Strategies for Wealth and Happiness, Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn, we've talked at length about Jim Rohn on this podcast. Jim Rohn was Tony Robbins' original mentor.
Yes.
Okay? And in that book, Jim Rohn said something. He's talking about basically a guy who doesn't have a lot of money and somebody who's very successful.
Yep.
And he wants to pick that guy's brain. And he wants to go out. He says, I want to go out to dinner. And he says, in that scenario, most often that person would say, but I'm expecting you to pick up the check. But the reality of it is, if that person just thought, hold on, I got 2 hours with dinner with this guy, and it's going to maybe cost me $100, that's an investment that I'm going to make that's going to last me forever. Right?
Totally.
It's the same way we think about spending money on books, right? People, it's $12.99. Like it's the same. It's the same mindset.
Money. I can't afford it. And that's a scarcity mindset versus saying, from an abundance standpoint, if I learn this lesson, if I pick right, if I pick the right book or pick the right mentor, and I invest something in there, what will the return be? Right? It's this long-term view. It's really important to have this abundant mindset. It's easy, because of evolution for us to default into the scarcity mindset because we've evolved during times of great scarcity, right? And in terms of, if I give away this food to DG, if I give him this salad over here, I'm not going to have any salad for me, right? And there's no salad to get out there. Right. We live in a time of abundance, crazy abundance right now, and so right now is the time that you need to fight that evolutionary-based kind of like reflex and focus on abundance.